welcome back to the channel, everyone. Thank you so much for stopping on by. I appreciate it so much. So yeah, Master League Premier Cup is here, you guys. Season 3 on its way, starting today. So I want to go ahead and do my usual preview video since I haven't done that yet before I hop into showing you guys some of my battles. So for today, I want to just go quickly down the rankings, you guys, as the rankings honestly have not changed much since Season 2, which is kind of good or bad depending on how well he performed in the Master League. I know there's a lot of complaints in the Master League, saying that, you know, there's too many, the meta is like so condensed and you see the same Pokemon over and over again. But I think in Master League, that's where the skill really is highlighted. Number 1, let's see who we have. The king has been dethroned, you guys. Shadow Snorlax has overtaken Metagross, you guys. And let's see some of the wins Shadow Snorlax has against the Metagross, of course. And then it can take out Togekisses, you guys. And it can take out Magnezones. So that's a pretty good core 3, you guys, that you'll see a ton of in the lead position, you guys. So winning lead is very important in Master League, in my opinion, because like I mentioned, the meta is so small. In Master League, you're going to want to win lead, and then you can probably counter your opponents with your Pokemon in the back. So it's just a matter of getting your opponents to reveal their hand slowly to you, and then you can just counter them every which way to the best you can. So in the lead position, as you can click up here for the best leads, we see Garchomp number 1, you guys. Same as last season, Garchomp was rated number 1 as well. And why, you asked? Just because they beat Metagrosses, Dragonite, Magnezones, and the Snorlaxes that was ranked number 1, right? So let's that actually might be just a regular Snorlax, you guys. So let's click in this eyeball right there and dive in deeper, you guys. So against a Snorlax, you can kind of see in this Master League matchup, here are the movesets, and we're on PV Poke, by the way. Up here, you can kind of see PV Poke. Great free website to use. I highly recommend it to anyone out there. If anyone from PV Poke's watching, definitely, if you want to sponsor me one of these days, I'll definitely take all calls. So yeah, so you kind of see it's kind of a long drawn out battle. Garchomp's throwing off all these Sand Tombs to lower the defense, and at the very end, it will take out the Snorlax, no problem, you guys, with 90 HP left. Yeah, so it does pretty darn well against the Snorlax, especially if it can land the Outrage. Of course, you never know if you can or not. The simulations here are assuming the opposition is pretty much shielding a Sand Tomb, which may or may not happen, you guys. You never really know. So let's see against the Shadow Snorlax how different the situation is, you guys. So yeah, Garchomp looks like it still has a pretty decent matchup against Shadow Snorlax as well. So there you go, you guys. There you go. So let's go back into the overall picture here. And just so you know, I played a couple of sets today for practice. I want to get my team right, and I ran into so much lag, you guys. So I highly recommend it if you guys haven't played a single game of Master League yet. Maybe wait until tomorrow, you guys, and for some of the kinks to get fixed, because I ran into some very ridiculous lag, and I don't want to dive in too much details into today's sets because it did not go well, just so you know. And lag played a big role, and losing lead also played a big role. But also I played poorly in some situations running new teams, but I'll get to that in the future videos. So let's go ahead and look into some of the later Pokemons down this list. So we already talked about Garchomp, you guys. How about Togekiss? That's a Pokemon I ran a lot. If you haven't seen my Master League videos, definitely check out Togekiss, you guys, because Togekiss in the lead is very, very strong. And I ran the Togekiss, Snorlax, Swampert team for about 10 days in a row, and my rating improved 400 points, you guys, in 10 days using that same team over and over and over again. And winning leads was common for us just because Togekiss wins so many leads. I mean, Snorlax, Garchomps, Dragonite, Swampert, Gyarados, very common Pokemon. The only Pokemon you really have to watch out for are your Steel Pokemon and Rhyperiors. The only thing is that I get this feeling that Magnezones would be even more popular this season than it was last season. So you're going to have to watch out for that, you guys. I did not see a lot of Magnezones in the first maybe week or so of Master League last year, but this year I've already seen Magnezones come up a lot. So you got to watch out for that. And as you can see, Shadow Gyarados right next to Shadow Dragonite, you guys. So 2 new Pokemon introduced into the meta here, and I would consider them pretty much meta Pokemon. They're number 8 and number 9 right now, and they both have very strong matchups. Shadow Gyarados, of course, has a very good matchup against Metagrosses, but they lose to Magnezone. So they beat one Steel type, but they lose to the other because Magnezone is a Thunder Pokemon, electric Pokemon. You kind of see the Shadow Gyarados. If you actually scroll down, actually it's very neat that you can see the weaknesses and resistances. So the great thing about Gyarados is that it is resistant to ground and steel, so it can completely wall Metagross, of course. So that's also a very good benefit. Shadow Dragonite is a Pokemon I have already invested in, and I plan on running it just to show you guys how strong it can be. So as you can kind of see, it actually beats Garchomp. So I think the regular Dragonite actually loses to Garchomp. If you look up to number 6 right here, yeah, Garchomp's in the lost position, probably because Shadow Dragonite can just farm down the Garchomp. It's not really shield dependent or not. It's just going to rip through a Garchomp because how strong it is with those Dragon Breaths. So let's go down the list and let's find some Pokemon that you may not expect in this Season 3, you guys. And a Pokemon that I personally want to run, and I'm going to be doing my best to try to make a video for, is Hippowdon. Because look at the matchups it wins. Togekiss, Dragonite, Magnezone, Garchomp, Snorlax. It's a wide array of different types, you guys. You got the Charmer, you got the Dragons, you got the Steel, you got the Generalist and Snorlax. It beats all of them. And that's pretty darn awesome from my perspective. And the Pokemon you have to really watch out for, I think, are Gyarados and the Metagrosses. I think Swampert will be less popular this season, just because I think there's going to be a ton of opposing Gyaradoses and new Dragonites introduced into the meta, so I get the feeling Swamperts will be actually less popular. So Hippowdon is actually going to be pretty darn good, you guys. So as you kind of see the weaknesses down here, Grass. There's no Grass type Pokemon, a type attack. Let me know in the comment section if you guys have ever run into a Grass Pokemon in Master League Premier Cup, or even a Grass move. So you don't have to worry about Grass at all, and that's the same thing for Swampert, by the way. The great thing about Swampert is that you'll probably never be taking those one-hit knockouts from a Grass type move because there's no Grass type moves in Master League, you guys. So another Pokemon that I thought was very cool to see make it to the top 30 is Vaporeon. As Vaporeon to me has always been a very strong Pokemon in the anime, in the game, but for some reason in Pokemon Go after the first month, if you guys remember, Vaporeon was actually was probably the best attacker in the game. Like for anyone that wasn't around in the first month, yeah, Vaporeon was the best attacker for gyms. So everyone had them, and they were kind of easy to make. They'd always involved with 25 BB candies. And you kind of see Vaporeon actually has some pretty good matchups. Metagross, Swamperts, of course, Rhyperiors. I don't think anyone's going to be running Sand Slash, but yeah, so, and Vaporeon, I'm just proud that it made the top 30, and just so you guys know, if you guys, on the PV Poke website, there's a little known trick, you guys, a little known little game you can play. If you click this train button up here, and you can kind of select which Pokemon you want to run. Let's say we wanted to run Vaporeon, for example. Let's go ahead and run Vaporeon. Add it, and then you can select the league you want to play in. Premier Cup Master League, you guys. Let's try it out. I wonder if they're going to make us pick 3 team members. Okay, they will. So I'm okay with just picking some random Pokemon. I just want to show you guys one matchup anyway, so these Pokemon won't even play a role, I don't think. So let's just pick some random Dragonite and Magnezone. Alright, and if you click battle, I just want to show you guys how cool this is. Hopefully you guys can catch this on this video camera. So Vaporeon gets him a champ, you guys. So you click away and you're facing the actual battle, you guys. You can see the charge move lighting up, and I'm gonna go ahead and throw the Aqua Tail, and you just gotta keep on clicking the little button here to charge it all the way up. Aqua Tail on its way. And block. Yeah, they have a shield on their end. Yeah, you have 2 shields as well. So and you can see up there the amount of Pokemon and the health. So let's go ahead and mirror shields, you guys. And I don't know what kind of Pokemon pictures those are. They look like maybe like baby Rhydon. So another charge move coming in. So I'm gonna go ahead and let one go because I don't think cross chops do that much. So let's go ahead and let them throw a cross chop, no problem. And let's get to another Aqua Tail quickly. Charge it up. Yeah, I don't know how this game works, whether it's automatically programmed to shield twice right away. Let's see. Yeah, they do shield twice right away. No problem, you guys. So yeah, this is a very cool little battle you guys can have, you guys. And if you want to like just test out Pokemon and simulations aren't good enough for you, here's some live action with a computer, you guys. So let's go ahead and go down, come in with the Dragonite, and hopefully we got to use our last shield, you guys, to protect our Dragonite, even though it looks like a Rhydon, or a Rhyhorn, I should say. And yeah, we're going to protect the Dragonite from the rock slide. So yeah, that's very cool. Down goes the champ, and in comes the Togekiss. So let's go ahead and get out of here before it's too late. And let's see how to go back. Let's go ahead and go back to the rankings. Save the Dragonite. Alright, so you guys, so yeah, that's the Master League Premier preview, you guys. And you can see a ton of different Pokemon. I don't think you'll see many of these, as the Master League Premier Cup, like I mentioned, is very small in terms of the meta size. So do not expect to see any of these Pokemon. And just focus mostly on maybe the top, I would say maybe the top 20. I'll include Rhyperior in there, but mostly from 21 and up are the Pokemon you'll see, which is pretty small, you guys. Pretty small of a meta. So thank you so much for stopping on by. I appreciate it so much, and hope everyone out there is having an amazing start to your week. And everyone, I wish you the best of luck for the final couple of weeks of Season 3. Hopefully whatever goals you set at the very start of the season, you'll obtain it. Hopefully, if not by the end of Master League, by the end of the season. And thank you so much for stopping on by, you guys, and hope everyone out there have an amazing rest of your week. Take care, everyone.